Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia, and as you can see by the title of the video, we are going to be talking about Ariana Grande's fragrance, Cloud. So if you are a perfume head like I am, you already know in the fragrance community, Cloud has taken the world by storm. So I told you guys I'm not really that big on celebrity fragrances. I think I have one celebrity fragrance and that's it. But I kept hearing everybody talking about Cloud and this whole comparison thing, so that got me interested because I already have the Baccarat fragrances, and I was like, you know what, I might as well do a comparison video as well to see how I like it. So while I was doing my research on the fragrance, I found out that her fragrance had won Fragrance of the Year this year, and I was just like, what? So she released it last fall, and in June of this year, it won Fragrance of the Year. And I was like, you know what? This must be really good. Let me check it out. So since I had the two Baccarat fragrances, and I'm going to tell you how to do that on the cheap, I went ahead and decided, let me go ahead and do a video. I loves me some Baccarat Rouge. So I was like, you know what? If this smells like that and it is not as expensive as Baccarat Rouge, I need to be on that. So first of all, let me go ahead and give you the notes of everything so you get some background information. Then I'm going to put the fragrances on, and then we're going to do our sniff test and go from there. Spoiler alert, this is not a blind sniffing. I've already done this a few days ago. I actually did it like 2 or 3 days in a row to make sure my sniffer was working correctly. So I'm coming in here to you with my own opinion already formed. But I want to go ahead and do this just so I can freshly put everything on and smell it and tell you guys what the first sniffs are. Okay, so I got my Baccarat fragrances from Scentsy, and that is a decant company. And they decant, they actually pour the fragrances into the containers, the actual fragrance, and then that is how you get your decanted fragrance. So it is an actual fragrance. I have tested it out. You guys know I do my homework. So I had already tested it out with some genuine fragrances that I already had at the house. So I went ahead and ordered some stuff I already had, did my sniff test, knew they were legit. So I was like, okay. So I have Baccarat Rouge 540, and this is by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. The notes for Baccarat Rouge 540 Eau de Parfum are jasmine, saffron, cedarwood, and ambergris. A 2.4 ounce of this is $300, and that is quoted from Saks Fifth Avenue. Next we have Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. I have this itty bitty little sample of it. Don't laugh at me, I still got the actual fragrance. So the notes for this are Grande Florum Jasmine from Egypt, saffron, bitter almond from Morocco, cedarwood, musky wood accord, and ambergris. So you can see you're getting a little more, the notes are getting a little bit more opulent as we get to the Extrait formula. 2.4 ounces of the Extrait is $425, and that is also quoted from Saks Fifth Avenue. So as you can see, these are some very luxurious fragrances that we have over here. Very extravagant, very luxurious. I do not have the actual bottle. Can I afford it? Yeah, I could, but I like to do things like eat, pay bills, go to the movies. So I went back on Scentsy while I was thinking about it and doing this video. I was like, you know what, I'm running a little low. Let me go ahead. I'm a VIP customer. They had a VIP sale last week. And as a VIP customer, you can save anywhere between 10 to 12% off. So I was gonna get some more Baccarat Rouge, and they don't carry it anymore. But I digress. Okay, so let's get to Ariana Grande's Cloud. Here is the fragrance. This is the 1.7 ounce, And the notes for this fragrance are, the top notes are lavender, pear, and bergamot. The mid notes are coconut, praline, and vanilla orchid. And your base is cashmere. So I purchased this last week. And at the time I purchased it from Ulta. Ulta was having a sale where with any $40 purchase you could get a free weekender bag. So I went ahead, I got the 1.7 ounce, which was $52, so I could get the free shipping and the bag along with it, because your girl likes to save a coin. So this is the weekender bag that I got. It is in the color blush. It's a really big, nice bag. So here you go. So I was like, why not get a perfume and a bag at the same time and free shipping? So that's the deal on that. So I've given you the notes of everything. We're gonna go ahead. I need to address the elephant in the room. This, the cloud itself, is the elephant in the room. This thing stinks. Seriously, it stinks. I had read a couple of reviews. I didn't look at a whole bunch of reviews because a lot of times I just want to form my own opinion, but I had looked at 2 or 3 reviews, and I know a couple of people said the plastic stinks. And I was like, okay, whatever. This thing right here stinks. It smells like burnt rubber. This is the inside where the perfume sits at. It smells like a skunk. Now, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, so before I moved here to Atlanta, I lived in the suburbs. And the suburbs were surrounding a kind of wooded area with a lot of trees, a lot of wildlife. So we had wolves. We had skunks, we had deer. All the woodland creatures would come out every once in a while, so I know what a skunk smells like. This smells like a skunk. So if you are having a problem with this, if your cloud smells, please let me know, because I need to know it's not just me. This is disgusting. As soon as I got the perfume and smelled it, I immediately removed the perfume out of it. I kept this for this video. It is probably going in the trash after this, or I might just let it sit separately like I was doing before and see if this thing will air out or something. I mean, it's been a week and it still hasn't aired out, so I think it's just going to be a stinky cloud. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our comparison. We're going to put Ariana on my left. So I'm going to spray it like that. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to take my Baccarat Rouge 540 and I'm going to put that on my right. So here we go. Oop. Okay, so that's on the right. And just for the heck of it, we're going to take Extrait and I'm going to put that on the pit right there. This has a little dropper thingy, so we're gonna stick that in there just for the fun of it. I mean, I have it, so why not use it, right? And we're gonna just take a sniff. It seems like I'm putting a lot of this on, but I'm not, because it's just that teeny weeny thing. So okay. So on first sniff, to me, it is similar. I will say that. To me, Ariana Grande's fragrance is a little more floral to me than Baccarat Rouge. Baccarat Rouge is almost like a men's scent, and that's why I like it. I love fragrances that lean toward the masculine. So you have that wood note, your cedar, your wood, and that is where the kind of men's fragrance is coming from. But this is definitely, Ariana Grande's is definitely has a more floral, feminine note to it. And if we smell the Extrait, The Extrait kind of has that feminine note too. So I would say it's a decent dupe. I mean, I have the actual fragrances, so to me, it's not that much of a dupe. So I wore this to church today. I had to leave the house before my husband and my son, and I was explaining to him this whole dupe thing. So I let him smell this, and I also let him smell the Baccarat Rouge 540, and I did my little comparison, and he thought it was similar. I'm kind of like, to me it's similar, but nah. I can definitely smell the coconut. The longer this sits on the skin, I can smell the coconut, a hint of vanilla. It kind of tones down. The Baccarat Rouge 540 still basically smells the same as it did when I sprayed it on. So lasting power, let's get into that. Of course, the Baccarat Rouge is going to last longer than the Ariana Grande. So to me, the Baccarat 540 Extrait is way sweeter than either of the two. So the dupe to me really is the 540 and Cloud. So I wore these the other day. They lasted around 4 hours, 4.5 hours, with this one giving out before the Baccarat 540. So I would say this is a good fragrance. I'm not saying it's a dead ringer dupe. To me, it's not. I mean, it's close enough where if you are out and about, somebody might say, hey, that smells like that Baccarat Rouge fragrance. But I say for the price, it is definitely worth giving this a try. 1 ounce was $42. 1.7 ounces is $52. And 3.4 ounces is $62. So even if you get the big one, you're still saving way more money than you would be shelling out $300 on Baccarat Rouge. To me, Cloud just smells a little sweeter, and Baccarat Rouge smells more masculine. You know I love masculine fragrances, so I'm for Baccarat Rouge all day. So now I just got to find a cheaper way to get it, because your girl is not about to drop $300 and $400 on a fragrance. I'm just not doing it. So my search is on to find another decant of Baccarat Rouge 540. You can see I am running low, and that makes me not a happy camper. So if you know where I can get a decant of this at, holla at your girl, comment below, shoot me a DM, help me out, help a sister out. So that's it. That's my thoughts. So if you have tried either of these fragrances, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. If you've done the side-by-side comparison, let me know your thoughts on that also. And as always, thank you for watching. Please remember to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.